Hello, good evening. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here on our Wednesday night live stream. So here we go. Goodness gracious me. We're at 43 concurrent viewers with 14 likes on the stream. And we've only just started. Goodness gracious me. Nothing's happened yet. And it's going to be a very busy one, I think, this live stream. So, hello, good evening. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here. It is Wednesday, the 1st of March, 2023, the first day of meteorological birthday March and first day of meteorological spring. But just because it's first day of meteorological spring does not mean we can't get cold weather. And also I've got cold weather to come next week. We've been talking about this on the channel for a little while now. We have the southern stratospheric warming now. Looks as though we're seeing the response to that southern stratospheric warming within the troposphere. So northern blocking, Greenland highs, northerly, easterly winds, maybe the hint of a channel low as well, might bring some snow to parts of the country next week, and we're going to be bringing you all the information, all the detail on that in this live stream. So, going to be an interesting one, to say the least. We will be doing a 10 to 14 dayer live. So, everything we would do in a 10 to 14 day video update, we're going to do it live, and that'll be coming up around 6:30 tonight. That'll be around 6:30. So, in around half an hour's time, if you like. Before that, I'll go through the live chat, take some questions, shout you out, and whatnot, and it's going to be epic. It's going to be a very, very interesting live stream. So thank you so much to our moderators for moderating on the live stream tonight. Thank you so much to Paul James 098 for being here and moderating. Thanks so much for the incredible moderators. They're always here. The moderators are always here looking after us and, making sure that the live stream goes smoothly. So thank you so much to the moderators. Unbelievable. We're at 69 concurrent viewers now. Goodness gracious me, with 20 likes on the live stream. It's only 5 concurrent viewers. It's epic. I can't believe how busy it is tonight. Goodness gracious. If you could give us a like live stream, that'd be absolutely fantastic. Thank you so very much, everybody, for doing that. Oh, wow. Stick your fingers in your ears, everyone. Super chat. Woo. Thank you so much to Sam. Thank you so much to Sam Parker. Hi, Gav. Please tell the weather gods to send snow to Kent. I will do my best for you, my friend. And, wow, goodness gracious me, James Johnston. Again, stick your fingers in your ears, everybody. 1, 2, 3. Super chat. Woo. Thank you so much to James Johnson, Gab, thanks so much for the effort you put in making these videos. Love watching and keep it going, mate. Thank you so much. James Johnson, really quite kind. I do it because I love it. I absolutely love what I do with GavsWeatherVids. And the fact that you all love it as well, makes it so much more rewarding, though. But I love what I do, and I love the weather. So I do this for the love of the weather. Really. But thank you so much, my friend. That is incredibly kind. The end live stream, I will be shouting out all of the super chatters on this live stream. I will promise you I will do that. Oh, wow. Ray Lovell. Goodness gracious. Okay, one more. Super chat. Woo. Thank you so much to Ray. Unbelievable. What a live stream. Make it snow, Gav. I'll do my best, my friend. I'm going to do my best. Sam said, hi, Gav, you can get Charles there. Might have wobbled at the very end of a run. Oh, wow. We'll have a little look in around 30 minutes' time, my friend. We shall do it and see what the 12's got to say. Thank you so much for being here. Right, okay, let's start going through the live chat then and see what's going on. By the way, at the end of this live stream, Terry Scully's March and Spring forecast will be released. So I've already recorded and uploaded it. As soon as I stop this live stream, I will make the video public. Currently sitting on the channel as a private video. I'll make it public, so hang around the channel. And straight after the live stream, I'm talking about straight after, within a minute, you will be able to see Terry Scully's March and Spring forecast. It's an interesting forecast. I shall say no more than that. We are less than 5 minutes in, and we're at 85 concurrent viewers with 27 likes on the stream. Wow, wow, wow. Goodness gracious me. What a massive live stream. Emma Jenkins. Hi, Emma. Hello from White Cliffs Dover. For everyone who enjoys these videos, hashtag weather nerds. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Emma, for being here. I hope everything's good with you, Emma. Right, okay, we've got Adam Blunson here as well. Adam Weatherfan. We'll go through the live chat in a moment. I promise you I will. But Adam Weatherfan, say hello to you, Adam. Okay, Jason Stebbins, hello to you, Jason. How are you, my friend? Are you okay? And I know Lisa is with us as well. So hi, Lisa. I hope that your chemo went okay yesterday. Lisa, you're not having too many side effects. Let us know how you're doing. Right, okay, we're going to start going through the live chat right now. Thank you so much, everybody. We're 83 concurrent viewers with 29 likes on stream. Please like stream. Thank you so very much, everybody, for doing that. Let's start going through the live chat right now then. So I may not get all the questions in because I've got a lot to show you in this live stream, so I may not get all the questions in tonight. Hope that's okay with everybody. It's very, very busy in the live chat tonight, so just see how we get on, see how we go. First person in was with Pokemon Elliot. Good evening, Pokemon. Thank you so much. Pokemon saying widespread so possibilities on Tuesday. Definitely possible. Yes, thank you so much, Pokemon, for being here. Right, okay, we'll have a look at data in a moment though. I've got Katrine. How do you, Katrine Bateson? Thank you so much, Katrine, being here. Finley boy. Let's say good into Finley. Best of Sweden. How do you, Best of Sweden? Hey, hello, see you soon. Hello to you, TBOS. Adrian Major, good evening, my friend. Saying good evening, Gavin. Everyone looking interesting next week, isn't it? I think it is. Yes, I think it is. Have a look at some data very soon. Got Nick Hind here. Hello to you, Nick. Thank you so much for being here. Right, okay. Shiram is here. Hello to you, Shiram. Thank you so much. Shiram is asking me, hello, Gavin. Why can we never get cold snow in winter? We did get really cold snow in the first half of December, Shiram. But it does seem as though spring is more favoured to turn colder in recent years, does it? I'm not sure why that is. Other than in spring, of course, you lose the westerly influence. And, you know, you throw an SSW in the mix as well, then you have a greater chance of blocking outbreaks if they occur early enough in the season, as it looks like we're going to in the next week or so. Ben you can turn things colder. At 92 concurrent viewers, 37 likes on live stream. Please like stream. Everyone, thank you so very much, everyone, for doing that. Finny Boy said winter 2022-23 was very interesting. Winter had a cold first half of December, and it was mild and wet between December 19th and January 14th. And then February was very mild, colder in the second half of January, of course. Finny, yeah, been a very strange winter, hasn't it? Sure, I'm saying it's spring now, and most of us want warmer weather, not cold. Well, the weather will do what it wants, sure. The weather gods don't really care what we want. They'll do what they want. Right, okay. Sure, I'm saying, hello, Gavin. I've got any thoughts about summer now? Not yet, sure, but it will be starting summer updates on Sunday. Wow. I don't know. Mark saying, Gavin, when you said yesterday on Mark Kanish's here. How's you, Mark, by the way? Thank you so much, Mark, for being here. Mark saying, hello, Gavin. When you said on upload about these models could have a wobble, did you recall spell? Would definitely not happen. Definitely not. Just a model wobble. Will we have a model wobble? We're 100 concurrent viewers. Goodness gracious. That's in 10 minutes in. With 39 likes on stream. Please like this live stream if you're enjoying it. Thank you so much for doing that. No, definitely not, Mark. A wobble is just that. A wobble. It doesn't mean that everything is off the table. Sure, I'm saying, what causes model wobbles, Gavin? Just for models, they struggle with blocking outbreaks and whatnot. They always want to be bringing in a westerly flow because that's our default setup. So when we break away from that and we go into something different, like northern blocking, colder weather, then they struggle with that and they try to get that to the default a lot of the time, I think. Mark saying, Gavin, is it true low pressure in the Atlantic can help high go up to green and get you get warm air affection? We've got Donald Penman. I'm okay with so next week. but I hope it warms up in April. I think a lot of people will be hoping to. You can see Terry Scully's spring and March forecast at the end of this live stream. So Terry is predicting for the spring. Of course, GavsWeatherVids released our spring forecast on Sunday, just gone. So if you have not yet seen Matt Donald, then have a look and see what we're forecasting. Mark saying, Gavin, sometimes I was a sunshine warming, can blocking be in Greenland, so Scandinavia? Yes, definitely. You can get blockings anywhere within northern latitudes, you know, after an SSW. Sharon saying, excuse me, Sharon saying, "Ho Gavin, what's the last really cold March before 2013? Let me have a think. That would probably be about 1962, I think, because there would have been cold ones in between, cold March in between. But I think the last, March 2013 was exceptionally cold. I would say the last exceptionally cold March before that would be in 1962. Right, okay, they're very uncommon, very rare. Mark saying, Gavin, in winter of 09-10, when we had very cold winter, did the models wobble in that one or not? Did they just go for it? I can't really remember because it was a little bit of an on and off winter. It wasn't continuously cold from beginning to end. There were milder interludes, like second half of January or whatnot. So I suppose, yes. But when it got cold early on in the winter, I think they were pretty consistent with it. So the coldest part of the winter was like mid-December to mid-January 2009, 2010. I think they're pretty consistent with that sort of period. But I can't really remember. My brain's getting old now, Mark, remember. Mark saying, Gavin, even though we've had a lot of 990 type mild winters over the last decade, do you think at some point in the future we're going to surprise one with a cold January February? Yes, I would think so. 118 years now, 43 likes on stream. Please like the stream. Thank you so much for doing that. Sure, Gavin, do you think spring weather patterns will impact the sun? They might do. We'll have to wait and see, sure. Mark saying, Gavin, even though it will come out slightly more than average this winter, could come out around average overall. Depends on the data set that you take, but you know the time period. So if you're comparing to like 690, will be a milder winter than average. If you're comparing it to 1991 to 2020, then it will be quite close to normal, I think. A little bit above. Shuram, do you think we'll get severe cold January, Gavin? If so, well, I think we'll get severe cold January at some point. I don't know when that will be, though. Mark said, to be honest, I bought that summer 10 years ago. Because of cold March, summer would be cool and wet. It turned out we had a hot July. It's true, we did. 114 concurrent years now with 44 likes on stream. Goodness gracious me. What a massive live stream. Sherman asked me about spring predictability barrier. Just a period, you know, when you're leaving one ENSO state, in this case, La Nina, and you're waiting to go to the next ENSO state in the summer. It's a period of uncertainty, really, Sharon, while you're doing that transition from one thing to t'other. Right, okay, Lee Stevens, so to you, Lee, thank you so much for being here. Best ring to see Jupiter and Venus super clearly from my house. Wow, take a pic. TBOS. Mark and Gavin, we're just starting to put the summer clothes out at the shopping Bernardo's at work. Keep winter stuff out for now, though. Mark. James Young, over to you, James. Thank you so much for being here. Right, let's go down. James saying, looks like we're in for a wintry week next week, possibly. Are we, James? I hope there's been no model wobbles tonight. We'll find out in around 15 or so minutes' time. Okay, let's start making some progress then. Sure, Gavin. Which is more important for a cold winter, negative AO or NAO? I'd say they're both pretty important, Sharon. You know, I would say they're both important. Mikey Rookcliffe, over to you, Mikey. Thank you so much for being here. Even Gavin, everyone, hope we are all well. Thank you so much, Mikey. I'm doing great. How's your move going, my friend? I hope all is well. Matthew Orchard, over to you, Matthew, saying, evening, Gavin, all spring in Syrian name only, lol. One more short taste of winter next week, then milder again, and spring properly arrives. Maybe, or could it be a little bit long-lasting, this cold weather? Let's see. Jake Haverson, over to you, Jake. Jake is asking me, Gav, depends if you say GFS raise your white flag on the BC. EC, what does that mean? If you raise the white flag, you are like surrendering. I suppose, Jake. Right, Finley, this should have gone so fast at GavsWeatherVids. It's the same. But we're already 3 months into the year. Incredible, isn't it? We'll soon be back to winter updates, everyone. I don't know, dear. Soon be back to winter updates. Hopefully I get to have a little bit of a rest, though, before that. Right, okay. Let's have a look. Okay, Sharon, Gavin. Why do we sometimes say Twitter folklore? Cold happens as per day. Length because generally January and February are colder than November and December. Trevor Fuller, how's you, Trevor? Does anyone know how to get rid of my frozen shoulder and the pain? When I had a frozen shoulder, I had like an injection, steroid, cortisone, whatever it is, injection into my shoulder. Physiotherapy can help as well, I think. I hope your pain resolves itself soon. Okay, hang on a minute. I'm so sorry everyone would be able to live stream without a cough, would it? Paul James, over to you, Paul. Thank you so much. Paul said, 2013 March was recorded since 1892. 1883 was colder, and the coldest was 1674 at 1 degree. That was a real cold one, wasn't it, Paul? Thank you so much, my friend. Thank you so much to Paul James and James298 for moderating on the live. That's amazing. Thank you so much. Chris Stewart, hello to you, my friend. Good evening to Chris Stewart. Right, Trevor Hall. It says, well, good evening to Trevor. Thank you so much for being here. Right, Sam Parker, how to you, Sam? Thank you so much. And JP Romeo is here as well. So, we're going to have a channel live next week and give Southern England a good dumping. So we're going to have a look at some data very shortly, my friend. In around 15 or so minute times, we will do that. Thank you so much. Andy Sturton, love this channel, love you, Gav. I love you more. Thank you so much, Andy. That's incredibly kind. It's always lovely to see new names in the live chat. Thank you so much for being here. We've got Matt Mikey here. Hi, could we possibly have a spring like 2030? I'll be surprised if we get anything that's severely cold as 2013, but let's wait and see what happens. Michael Johnson, hello to you, Michael. Thank you so much for being here. We've also got Transport Manchester here as well. Hello to you, TM. Thank you so much. Everybody's here tonight. A lot of interest. A lot of interest tonight. Glenn Joy, hello to you, Glenn. Good evening, Gav. And everyone, hello to you, my friend. Thank you so much for being here. What Doris here. Hello to you, Doris. Hello, Doris. Thank you so much for being here. Tim is here as well. Hello to you, Tim. Thank you so much. Mark, Gavin, do you remember the band 10cc? They did things we do below. Yeah, I remember 10cc. Yeah, I remember them. Right, okay. Nomalashis, hello to you, Nomalashis. Thank you so much for being here. We've also got Zoe Allen here as well. We get Snow in Essex. We're going to have a look at some data very short, but I would not rule anything out at the moment. Right, let's have a look. Mark, tell me I'm competing with a news tonight. That's not too bad. I don't mind competing with the news. Antonella, hello to you, Antonella. Thank you so much. Trevor Fuller, hi Gab. Trevor in from Norwich. So to you, Trev, thank you so much for being here. Right, Sam telling me about Charles might have wobbled. We'll have a look at data very shortly. Anti-certain, lambing all week in Lincolnshire for Friday, going to be brutal for them, all this cold weather. I'm so sorry about that, my friend. Yeah, it's nasty when you get it cold in the spring, you know, in the lambing season. So I hope you can keep them warm. B, hello to you, B. Thank you so much for being here. We've got Jason Sherrick. Gab, let's have this cold weather. Whoa. I don't know. Thank you so much, Jason, for being here. Thank you so much to B as well. That's incredible. Right, okay, let's come down. Tom Musler. Hi, Gavin. Good to see you. Glad you're back in February. It is a modern average winter compared to 6.9 average, around average compared to 91 to 2020. That's about what I would expect. Yeah, I think so. Due to December being really quite cold. Callum is as well. Good to Callum. Thank you so much to Callum for being here. Jason Sevens is wondering whether spring is here or is it snow? Well, maybe. It'll be snow in spring. I'll wait and see. Sam showed me the ECM trial Z is updating right now. We'll have a look at it shortly. Okay, Mark saying if 12 said wobble, to be honest, I'm not bothered. I'd rather have my spring weather. I think a lot of people would agree with you about that, Mark. Abdul, how is the weather going to be next week in Birmingham? Probably cold. I'll wait and see. Lisa saying, yes, thanks, Gab, went really well. It was 4 hours long. Come through the other side. If it stays this way, all will be gone. I'm so pleased that you got through your first session, Lisa, and you're not having too many side effects from the chemo. Keep us updated. But like I told you, Lisa, you're going to be absolutely fine. I just know it in my waters that you're going to be fine. And the whole of the GavsWeatherVids community is rooting for you during your treatment. So, keep us updated, Lisa. And I'm so pleased that it all went well for you. Okay, B saying, glad it went okay, Lisa. Yeah, that's what we all said. Paul saying, Lisa, that's good to hear. Definitely. City Andy, hello to you, Andy. Hello. Oh, hello to you, City Andy, my good friend. Andy here, hello to you, my friend. Lloyd Bruges, looks like gardening gear is going away again. Might be a little bit delayed, getting the gardening gear out of the way. Right, again, let's have a look. Bob Cowling, hello to you, Bob. Thank you so much, Bob. For being here, saying it might, so it could do. Emma Jenkins, Lisa, keep going, sending positive vibes. So are we all. We're all sending positive vibes to Lisa. Andy said, the day's length and so cold does strengthen. Never a truer saying. Very often. January and February will be colder than November and December. When I'm ready to go reels with 54 likes on stream, please give us a like. Thank you so very much, everybody, for doing that. We will be stream catching for you in around 10 minutes time. Getting through the live chat quickly tonight, aren't I? Remember back in 2019, like 2020, when I used to get about 5 messages into the live chat, didn't I? But live was very small then as well. But Gav got better, didn't he? Gav got better. Right, okay. Best stream, I think it's going to be a crowded stream. I think it will be. Saul, hello to you, Saul. Thank you so much for being here. Sam saying, Gab, the GM model is a snowmaker next Wednesday night. Wow. Let's keep those cats in the bag for now, everybody. Right. Lee Minion, hi Gav. Looking forward to seeing the charts. Interesting times ahead. Enjoying the first really settled weather here in the Outer Hebrides all winter. Thank you so much, my friend, for being here. We're going to look at some data very short. I'm so pleased that you're enjoying the more settled conditions at the moment. Make the most of them. They're not going to last. Jake Harrison, hi Gav. If you get a cold snap next week, do you think we'll get another one later in March? I wouldn't rule it out. Our forecast, our spring forecast, GavsWeatherVids spring forecast, was like for quite a cold March, cold coming and going, probably lasting maybe even into April as well, and then gets warmer later on. Stick around the channel, straight after Livestream, 1 minute after Jake. Terry Scully's March and spring forecast will be released, so you'll see what the long-range forecaster is predicting for March and for the spring, and that will be coming up straight after the live stream. Okay, let's have a look. Lee Minya, March 2006 was very cold month, lots of snow days, 17. Yeah, there were colder. I'm talking about like exceptionally cold March was 2013, but before that 1962. Of course, there were colder Marches as well in between that, along with warmer Marches as well, as there, but like the ebb and flow of the weather. Michael Johnson, this day in 2018, I went out and embraced the snow and wind from the beach. Of course, the beach for me was like at its peak, wasn't it? This time last year. We had our coldest March first, our coldest March day, and our coldest spring day on record this day, 1st of March 2018, during the beach from the east. Memories softly through my mind, misty watercolor memories of the way we were. I'm so sorry, everybody. I'm a little bit giddy. this evening. Right, so busy tonight in the live chat. Goodness gracious me. Where did I get to? Okay, right, Chris Stewart, spring 917. I had a very cold March in April, and then May was very much true. Summer was terrible, wasn't it? Doris is watching now. Thank you so much, Doris, for being here. Right, okay, Simon Galandro, I think it is. Simon. Hi, Gabby. It's really cold in Sussex. It's already pretty chilly, isn't it? Going to get colder as well. Thank you so much for being here. Right, Zoe Allen, hello to you. Thank you so much, Zoe. Forest Gate Lad. Yo Bob, walked to work at 4:30 a.m. this morning. It was scary. I don't know what's going on. Oh, Bob saying, hi Gavin, can you remember Great Storm 1987? Everyone in the chat, give me a shout out if you remember. I was alive then. We did have it that bad here. I do remember the storm. Of course, we just got away with it here in Northampton. Much worse. You know, much worse further south. Yeah, I remember it, though. I remember it. Oh, by the way, let's say hello to my good friend Simon Denham, who I know is watching. Hello to you, Simon. Simon thinks it's coming home with the cold. So we'll have a look at some data shortly. But hi, Simon. I know you're watching, and I hope you enjoy the live stream, my friend. I've got 3 Fish Kings here to fish. Thank you so much. Paul McCann. So is it possible to separate loads, cook meat and create a matrix? So forth? Yes, you can get like a catch that will produce that kind of thing, yes. Linda Haynes. Thank you, Linda. Thank you so much for being here. We've got Juliet Gray here as well. Good to Juliet. Thank you so much for being here. Right, let's come down. Isaac Shaw. Hi, one of my longest term friends. Knew her for 6 years and she left me recently. It's a shock. She didn't give me a reason, so I feel rubbish about myself today. But thanks for making me smile. I'm so sorry to hear that, Isaac. I hope things get better for you soon, my friend. Peter's weather uploads. Will next week be as cold as December last year? Not sure. Probably not, because I don't think your predictions will be quite as cold as they were then, but we'll see. Steffi, going to Steffi Adcock, just finishing teaching electromagnetism. Over to you, Steph. Thank you so much. Hope you have a lovely day. We've got WTUK. Hello to you. Darren Maroney is here as well. Looking forward to seeing my son. Good into Darren. Right, okay. So busy in the live chat tonight. It's incredible and amazing. Wow. Kurt Ford, hello to you, Kurt. Thank you so much for being here. Right, let's have a look. Let's have a look. Right, where am I? Let's go down to the bottom of the live chat then. Right, okay, I'm at bottom of the live chat, everybody. If I've missed giving anyone a shout out, then please give me a thumbs up emoji or a waving emoji, and I'm going to give you a shout out before we start screen capturing and before we start doing our 10 to 14 day live. Ruben's Adventures. So to you, Ruben. Thank you for leaving Gavin. Hope it all goes well. Takes on Friday. Yeah, Root Canal on Friday. I could do without that, but you know, it's got to be done. Right, okay. Zoe Allen, me again. He mentioned. Hello, Zoe. Right, okay. Linda Haynes, lovely singer. Is that me or Miss Streisand? Is Gab as good as Barbara Streisand? I don't think I am, do you? Right, okay. Marcus Gavin, Mark Bogan gave you a shout out on video yesterday about 30 HPA going into reverse. Well, I was like, no, thank you so much. Mark let me know that. And thank you so much for the amazing Mark Bogan for giving me a shout out. That's very kind of him. Okay, hello there, Daily. Oh, wow, woo! Hello there. Why, hello there. Hello there, Daily BBC suggesting weather systems to bump into Colorado next week, so make it incoming, maybe. Andy's going to thank you so much. Hello there, Dave. I hope everything's all right for you. It's been a long time since I've seen you live, so I hope everything's going great for you, my friend. Thank you so much for being here. City Andy's going to go and get his dinner. See you later, Andy. Cal Weather Dude. Hi, Gav. How are you? Nice. Thank you so much, my friend. I'm doing great. I'm absolutely fine. Thank you so much for being here. It's a lovely live stream. Massive and lovely live stream. 143 viewers with 69 likes on stream. Please give us a like on live stream. Thanks so very much, everybody, for doing that. David Chin Crazy. Hi, Gav. My dining table is covered in seed trays and my boiler is broken. Luckily, I have a log burner, but seeds might not make it. Oh, dear. I had so with my boiler a couple of weeks ago, Debbie. It's not fun, is it? I hope you get it repaired before the cold weather sets in next week. Julia's doing some work but listening. It's lovely. I hope you can keep you entertained while you're working, Julia. Right, okay. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Hello there, Jay. Give me a thumbs up. That's you, my friend. Hair 1970. Hello to you. Cal Weber Dude. Hello to you. Lee Stevens. Hello, my friend. Oh, wow. Darth Vader has arrived. Thank you so much, Darth Vader, for being here. So happy I saw the Northern Lights 2 days ago here. Thank you so much, Darth, and congrats for seeing the Aurora Borealis, whatever you, Aurora. Welcome to me, Aurora. Darth and the Northern Lights. P. Middy, HUP. Thank you so much, my friend, being here. We've got Carl Marlowe here as well, along with Harvey Harper. Hello to you, Jake Mitchell. Hi, my friend, Mr. Arcane. Hello to you. Incredible, amazing. Wow. Okay. I think I'm going to check my shouts out. Hello there, Dave. Darth Vader has arrived. He did, didn't he? Right, okay, we're holding around 150 viewers with 72 likes on stream. Thank you so much for being epic live stream so far. Please like stream if you have not yet done so. We are now going to start bringing you some data. Adam Coulter, hi Gav. Let's hope we get a bit more winter in the next few weeks. We may well do. Bob Cowling, hi Gav. Hi to you, my friend. Mark Harrison, evening Gav. Bit late in tonight. Tell me if I'm going to be able to make a snowman next week. Maybe. Mark Gleason, Gavin, do you take much notice of weather apps on the phone? Saying very cold, on my phone next week. Not really, because I don't need to, because I can do weather myself. But, you know, as far as they go. On that, but I don't use them myself because I don't need to. Right, okay, we're going to start doing screen capture. Been incredible, amazing lighting so far. Let's have a little sip of magic tea. Been incredible lighting so far. Thank you so much, everybody, for making it unbelievable and amazing. We are now going to start bringing you our 10 to 14 days. So we're going to do everything that we would do in a 10 to 14 day video. The only difference is that we're going to be doing it for you live. So that means that I'm going to be disappearing. The webcam will be going because I wouldn't normally have the webcam on in a 10 to 14 day video, except at the start and the end. So for now, I'm going to be disappearing, but I will be back at the end of the live stream to get things wrapped up. So for now, bye-bye. And the image is going to go as well. There we are. And in 3, 2, 1... we're going to start display capturing on this Wednesday night. It is at 6:34 on Wednesday the 1st of March 2023. We're live across YouTube and live across the world. Thank you so much, everybody, for making this unbelievable on this live stream tonight. Okay, Lee Stevens, to you, Lee. Thank you so much. Stick your fingers in your ears, everybody. Hold on. Super chat. Thank you so much to Lee Stevens. Telling me to get myself some magic water, Gav. Maybe. Okay, Bob Cowling's birthday today. 17, happy birthday, Bob. Thank you so much. Noel Ashes is saying Vader. Leave the younglings alone. They didn't deserve what you did. That was ruthless, wasn't it? That was ruthless. But Dar suffered the consequences on Mustafa. Of course, didn't he? Or Anakin did. Happy birthday, Bob. Thank you so much for being here on your birthday. Having a lovely day, my friend. John McLaughlin. Hi, Gav. Games are set to be in play. Shame it's not December or January. It's very late on in the season now, isn't it? Stephen Wellstead. How do you, Stephen? Hello, my friend. Daniel Bradley saying no wobble, please, Gav. Even in my weather mask. Thank you so much for being here. Okay. We've also got TB. How's you, TB? Thank you so much. And Packet Loss. Hello to you, Packet. Oh, I've got some new names in the live chat. If you're new to the channel, then please can you make sure you're subscribed. And thank you so very much, everybody, for doing that. Right, one incredible live stream. Thank you so much. We are now going to bring you our 10 to 14 dayer live. Bob, will you do a live stream on your birthday? I usually do, Bob. 17th October, I normally do a live stream on a birthday live stream. Yeah, that's nice, lovely to do that. Monty! Hello to Monty Pio. Thank you so much. Oh, goodness gracious, Harvey Harbour! Super chat! Thank you so much, Harvey! Saying, how high above sea level are you, Gav? Around 170 metres above sea level, Harvey, in the Northamptonshire countryside. Right, let's do this, man. Let's bring you some data so we can do everything we're doing in a 10 to 14 dayer. Only difference is we're doing it live. So we're going to start off with the polar vortex status from weatheriscool.com. Doing the data. Right, here we go. The SPV is currently weaker than all other years in the Era 5 record for today's date. The zonal mean zonal wind at 10 HPA, 6 degrees north is today at minus 6.9. So again, another date record in terms of the reversal of the zonal wind at 10 HPA. So here we go. You can see that the blue line shows that we are currently getting date records in terms of this reversal of zonal wind. And if we put in the GFS, you can see that zonal winds are going to be staying in reverse, albeit tick up a little bit, but zonal winds will stay in reverse for the next week or so. Going slightly positive, we're getting into the middle part of March, so this is not the final reversal of zonal winds of the season. This confirms from the University of Berlin that today, so wind at 10 HPA is at minus 7.7, and at 30 HPA, the zonal wind is also in reverse at minus 2.0. So again, reversal of zonal wind at both levels of the stratosphere, 10, 30 HPA, 30 HPA, got closer to the troposphere, and now we wait and see what tropospheric response we get. Looks like we are going to get one. Arctic oscillation observed and forecast is looking like this. So the AO is currently positive, as it has been pretty much since second half of January. Arctic oscillation, GFS ensembles are forecasting the Arctic oscillation will be going negative, though, as we go further on into March, before possibly by mid-March recovering back close to AO neutral condition. Remember, the Arctic oscillation is an index that's reflecting the atmosphere. It does not drive anything in its own terms, just tells us what the atmosphere is doing. When the AO is negative, got blocking over the pole when the Arctic and Greenland, most of the areas when the AO is positive, we've got low pressure in those areas. Blocking highs are the routes to get cold air out of the Arctic and down into the mid-latitudes. At the same time, the NAO is currently negative as well. GFS ensembles are forecasting that the NAO will stay negative for the next week to 10 days, and maybe going back towards neutral condition by middle of March. So both the indexes in negative territory for the first week, 10 days. So of March, that's the reason one of the reasons we're looking at colder weather. Possibly by mid-March, we might see the blocking relaxing as the indexes go back closer to neutral and the cold would relent a little bit. Central temperature is currently sitting at, no it's not, central temperature is in and finalised, I should say, for February, and is sitting, or came out, at 6.5, which is an anomaly of 2.7 degrees above average. That follows on from January, which at 5.2 was 1.5 degrees above average. That season 1990, of course, did have a colder than average December. We will be discussing, how the winter and February and January and December, how it all came out in a subsequent video, of course. These are the GFS upper air temperature and precipitation ensembles for the next couple of weeks. Looking at Northampton. Local to me today. So the red line is the 30-year upper air temperature average for Northampton. We're starting off with rather above average upper air temperatures in the next couple of days, although remember it's under high pressure, so won't necessarily realise those mild average upper air temperatures. Going colder than average over the weekend and into next week, about a week there, 5, 7, 6 days or so below average upper air temperatures, looking quite cold. Getting towards the middle part of March, maybe signs of a recovery in those upper air temperatures, then back closer to normal, although of course that is a long way out. Precipitation-wise, going to be lots of dry weather for Northampton through the first week or so of March. More unsettled though for the second week of March and up to the middle part of the month. How is Snow Row looking in Northampton? Look at that, looks pretty encouraging, doesn't it, for a little bit of snow at the towers. Whoa. I don't know, do you? That looks quite encouraging, I have to say, for Northampton. Let's go to Reading, somewhere a little bit lower down. And even there's quite a few snow spikes. So Snow Row is looking quite encouraging through next week and into a second week of March. Right, temperature anomalies. I think we'll be doing snow watch through temperature anomalies from the 1st to the 9th of March. They're going to be colder than average, not just the UK, but through most parts of Europe as well. And the precipitation anomaly from the 1st to the 9th of March coming out drier than normal. The latest info that from knowlschool.net showed that we're still bringing in this cloudy, damp, dreary, chilly east-northeasterly wind with high pressure sitting to the north of Scotland. Right, I think we'll start going through the chart data to you. Let's start going through the chart data. 175 concurrent viewers with 81 likes on the live stream. That is absolutely incredible. Thank you so much, everybody, for doing that. Can this live stream get to 100 concurrent? Can this live stream, I should say, get to 200 concurrent? And can it get to 100 likes before the end of the stream? Wouldn't that be incredible? Nigel Clifford, hello to you, my friend. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, my friend, for being here. Right, okay. You all seem to have a good time on YouTube. Let's just have a look at Magic Tea. Juliet, Gav will be building a snowman. Maybe, Juliet. I'm a bit old for it, but we'll see. 179 concurrent viewers with 87. Now 90 likes. Can we get this to 200 concurrent and 100 likes? Massive live stream. Thank you so much. Mystic Bladder, or Blader, loving the chat, even though I have to you, my friend. So please enjoy my live stream. Nomalashes, this is an explosive stream. It's very good, isn't it? It's great. Right, we'll start going with chart data then. So I'll tell you what, we'll begin with the midnight runs, and then I'll have a look at the 12 then. So here we go, the UK Met midnight run with high pressure over and to the north of the country on Saturday. That high pressure pushes northwards to Greenland and Iceland by the open next week. Down comes that trough of low into the North Sea, turns wind into a cold northerly, northeasterly. That is our cold and wintry blast there through next week to the middle part of the week. Right, okay, what was the Icon run doing for the midnight run? Let's have a look at that one, shall we? Again, we start off high pressure reaching north on Saturday, and we back trough into west of Europe, cold northerly northeast winds digging in. Icon midnight run was cold and wintry through to Wednesday next week. The GFS midnight run looked like that again. High pressure pushing up to Greenland, Iceland. Retrogressing up to I'm so sorry everyone. Retrogressing up to Greenland through the early part of next week, and down comes those cold northerly winds, northerly blasts there through next week. GFS midnight run, then back into milder winds though. As we head up to around day 10, the Atlantic breaks through, looked unsettled and potentially a bit stormy actually there around the middle part of March on GFS midnight run. GEM midnight run. We're having a look at 12 there very soon. Just want to, bring up date with midnight runs first. GM. Look like that for the midnight run again. Low pressure digging southwards for the open up next week. Income those cold northern winds, looking cold and wintry with the GM right the way up to day 10 really. Cold and wintry in that area of low pressure could bring some snow. That gets us to the 11th of March, which of course is day 10. Right, the ECM WF is currently updating for the 12Z, but the midnight ECM run looked like that. Again, retrogression. Retrogression of high pressure to Greenland and Iceland through the weekend into next week. Down come those cold north and northeasterly winds, cold and wintry. And then look at that, low pressure zipping across the south at the end of next week. That brought us snow. I tell you that that brought a snow event to lowland southern England on the ECM midnight run through the end of next week. Around the 10th to the 11th of March is that area of low pressure. Right, let's start going through the 12Z events. That's what you'll take one of the midnight runs. Let's go through the 12Z model runs now. So starting off with the UK Met Euro 12Z. Here we go. High pressure again on Saturday, pushing northwards up to Greenland and Iceland. In come those cold north and northeasterly winds. So again, the UK Met looks cold through the early part of next week. Anyway, winds in from the north, possibly hints of the blocking beginning to reduce a little bit by Wednesday. Where this area of low pressure goes, trying to come in from off the Atlantic will be interesting. That is coming in to cold air, so could that be a slow maker? That depend on the exact track. Icon looks like that for the 12Z. Again, high pressure is moving up to Greenland and Iceland. It's retrogressing. GavsWeatherVids retrogression, as you know. So high pressure is retrogressing up to Greenland and Iceland. So I say it again, retrogressing. We're retrogressing. With the high pressure, I'm so sorry, but retrogressing with high pressure over weekend. Down come those cold northerlies with the Icon 12Z run through the early part of next week. The northerly wind keeps going into the middle part of next week, looking very cold and wintry there. And then low pressure is attempting to come in from off the Atlantic there by midnight on Thursday. It's on a southerly track. It's moving into cold air. That is the kind of thing that might deliver some snow. Wow. GFS 12's there. Looking like that. So once more, the high pressure pushing up to Greenland and Iceland over the weekend, allowing these cold north to northeast winds to dig in for the early part of next week, looking cold and wintry. Devil in the detail. Devil will be in the detail with for snow. With that, of course, where we get into convergence lines and whatnot. Now we're going into the second half of next week. GFS 12Z still keeping things cold and wintry. Then area of low pressure trying to come in from off the Atlantic. That's going more towards France, so just keeping the northerly flow going throughout next week. The GFS 12Z keeps things cold. Then into the weekend of the 11th, 12th of March, low pressure trying to come in from off the Atlantic is coming into cold air. Depends on the exact track of that low as to whether that would deliver snow. It is struggling a little bit, especially in the northern half of the country. I think that would be a bit suggestive of snow. And then low pressure is back in again. After that, around middle part of the month, high pressure can go to Scandinavia. So this would suggest that even into the second half of March, things could be quite cold with high pressure trying to get going over Scandinavia. Not much sign of anything mild with the GFS 12Z. I have to say, GM, you can join the live stream. Please you like, share, subscribe. Thank you so very much, everybody. But Timeout, drop a comment. Let us know what you think about this and all of our live streams and videos after the stream ends. Make sure you stick around the channel. At the end of the live stream, see Terry Scolding's March and Spring 2023 forecast. It will be coming up 1 minute after the live stream ends. GM, again, showing that high pressure pushing up Greenland and Iceland next weekend. What happens after that? Here we go. Low pressure dives into the North Sea. Cold and wintry for the open next week with north and northeasterly winds. Second half next week, trying to bring low pressure in from off the Atlantic, but the low pressure as it runs into the cold air struggling. That's the kind of thing that could deliver a snow event across lowland southern England. Wow, 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 wow. With the GM eventually by day 10, less cold or moderate southwest winds beginning push in from off the Atlantic Ocean, but the GM does have a snow event there, I think, for the south around Wednesday to Thursday. Next week. We will come back to the ECM 12Z at the end of the live stream. That'll be the last thing that we will look at. Let's have a look at the precipitation type forecast based on that GFS 12Z run. Should we do that? From the weather outlook. Here we go then. So we go through into the current scenario, which is the damp, cold, cloudy east winds pushing in and whatnot. We'll turn drier into the second half of the week, and then in country cold north or northeast winds, so snow shower intersecting in the north over the weekend. We go through into the early part of next week. Look at that, band of snow moving southwards across the country. That's Monday. Bring a band of snow southwards, and then behind that, wintry showers, snow showers are following along behind. Tuesday, not potentially a very wintry day. Plenty of snow showers around on Tuesday, and then into the middle of next week, keeping pretty cold, wintry this area of low pressure, threat to bring some snow into the south. Remember, we've got to firm up on the detail of this, but there is snow around, in large portions of the country through next week. Now we're up to Sunday the 12th of March, low pressure coming in from off the Atlantic. That's to bring some snow up to the north. We're going a little bit milder then, or less cold, so rain coming in from off the Atlantic in the extended before we go back to something a little bit cold potentially with that high pressure trying to get going over Scandinavia around the middle part of the month. That gets us to the 17th of February. This is a precipitation type forecast based on the ECM midnight run. I'll just very quickly show you this. So remember I said it was going for a snow event late next week on the ECM midnight run. So again, an area of snow pushing southwards here across England and Wales on Monday and Tuesday, actually. See that purple area coming south across England and Wales there. So snow comes southwards on Tuesday across England and Wales. But then after that, another snow event across the south around Friday from that channel low, dipping across the south. That brings a significant dumping of snow to southern parts of the country at the end of next week on the ECM midnight run, I should say. This is the option on the table within the ECM ensembles for day 10 from the ECM what I'm talking about. This is the option on the table. We're in the ECM ensemble for 192 hours, I should say, day 8 from the ECM ensembles in terms of the Icelandic Met Office, which gets us to the 9th of March. 51 out of 51 members of the ECM ensemble showing blocking around Greenland and Iceland. Low pressure is to our east and winds coming in from a cold north or northeasterly direction. That day 10. The options are looking like this. If you're going to update, where are we? What's happening? What's going on? Where is the day 10 chart? Where is it? Where are you, day 10? Right, where are you? 122, 100... Right, there we go. I should just start day 10, shouldn't I? This is the option on the table within the ECM ensembles for day 10, which gets us to the 11th of March. So we have to take members of the ECM ensemble still with low pressure to our east and northeast, and low pressure in the Atlantic, trying to bring mild air up from the southwest, but probably still quite cold up to that point with winds still in from the north. And then in 2 weeks' time, this is the option that we've got. This is a little bit more Atlantic driven with lower pressure in from off the outside. Probably will be turning things a little bit less cold or milder. That's the 16th of March. So by mid-March, maybe a little bit less cold. GFS V2 looks like this. It's a 500 millibar high times breakdown into week periods. The first week period takes from the 1st to 7th of March. The coming week has high pressure reaching up to the north of the country, winds coming in from a cold northeasterly direction, main dry but chilly. Week 2 looks like that. It's the 8th to the 14th of March. Low pressure across northern Europe, high pressure around Spain and around Greenland and Iceland. That looks like it should be turning colder, I think, into week 2. Week 3 is going to be the 15th, 21st of March, high pressure to our southwest. It could be a little bit less cold with winds coming in more from off the Atlantic. And then week 4, back to cold. 22nd, 28th of March, high pressure away to our north and northwest. Low pressure to our south and east. Winds coming in from a cold northeasterly direction there, potentially in week 4. Temperature anomaly for week 1, 1st to 7th of March, about average, cold average low on the continent, and turning colder as we get into week 2, which is the 8th to the 14th of March, particularly England and Wales coming out colder than average then. Week 3 goes to week 3, 15th, 21st of March, that one goes a little bit less cold or milder, and then week 4, which is the 22nd, 28th March, looks like going back to cold, especially so on the continent. This could be a colder than average March. This is the GFS V2's opening salvo for April. Still potentially looking quite cold here. We're blocking around Greenland and Iceland. Low pressure to the south a bit. Winds could well be coming in still from an east or northeasterly direction in April. So the temperature anomaly for April is no better than average there. There we are. And the precipitation anomaly is a little bit wetter than normal then in April. So potentially the blocking still carries on into April. Right, let's go back to Veta and we'll have a look at the ECM. It's been an amazing live stream. Thank you so very much, everybody. Let's just say, if you could give us a sub, this would be an amazing subscribe gift from Richard. Please give us a sub, everybody. We're around 4 subscribers away from 15.6k. So please, 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 everyone get us a sub. Tell friends and family to subscribe if you have enjoyed this live stream. If you found us through YouTube search, you know, you're interested in searching what's going on with a chance of colder weather and snow next week, and you found this live stream informative and interesting, and please give us a sub. Thank you so much to my lovely friend Richard Trott for the incredible subscribe gift. The amount of subs that gift has given GavsWeatherVids over the past couple of years is unbelievable. Thank you so much. Ding the bell. Thank you so much, Rick. Ding the bell. By the way, everybody, you'll be notified when we are live streaming and releasing content and whatnot. Right, last thing to look at then is the ECM WF12Z. It's finished updating now. It's fully out. So here we go. ECM 12Z for Saturday. High pressure is reaching over to the north of the country. Low pressure then next week, dying southwards into the North Sea. Goodness gracious, that looks wintry, doesn't it? That low pressure just off the east coast, that looks like it will bring a band of snow potentially southwards through the early part of next week. Into Wednesday, looking very cold and wintry then. Low pressure trying to get in from off the Atlantic, but it's actually being forced southwards there. So the snow event on the 12th, they go down into France. We just maintain that very calm north or northeast. If we don't get the channel low below, goes into France. What happens after that? We keep the northerly game to Friday. So all next week from Monday to Friday, cold and wintry. By day 10, which is the 11th of March, just that's a sign that low pressure is going to try come in from off the Atlantic to dislodge that cold air. It is coming into cold air, so, you know, that could bring snow, depending on its exact track, as the milder air bumps up against the colder air. The upper air temperatures with that ECM 12Z look like this. So cold, cold enough to support snow through the early part of next week. And it keeps it cold really right the way up to day 10. Just a suggestion, it's trying to get a little bit less cold out to the west. I'll just see if a precipitation type broadcast has updated here at WX charts. I don't know if it will have done or not for the 12th. No, still showing. That is still showing the midnight run. So no. Right, end of live stream. Thank you so much, everybody. 203 concurrent viewers. Incredible! Over 200 concurrent on this live stream with 114 likes. That is unbelievable. Thank you so much. Chris Ailing, how to you, my friend? Thank you so much, Chris. What a live stream. What a live stream. 210. Jason Stebbins is telling me we actually pinked that. That is incredible. What an incredible live stream. Thank you so much, everybody. We are at the end of the live stream now. So, we shall be wrapping right up very shortly. Please stick around the channel though, everybody, because 1 minute after the live stream ends, we're going to be bringing you Terry Scully's March and Spring 2023 broadcast. As you turn up the display capture, we shall put the image back up, the webcam come back up as well. Goodness gracious me, what an amazing live stream. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you. Imagine if this had happened in January. Unbelievable. That was something to our moderators. Oh, Paul James, 233 was a peak. But Paul saw. Thank you so much for letting me know, Paul. Right, there was something to our moderators for moderating on this massive live stream. Thank you so much to Paul James and to James098 for moderating on the live stream. Unbelievable. Thank you so much. Darth Vader, Revenge of the Winter Strikes Back. Chris Allen, subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much, Chris. Thank you so much, my friend, for subscribing. Mystic Blader or Bladder, Gav loves say retrogression. I do. Right, okay, let's just shout out our super chatters. Shall we do that? So Gromit's been here. Gromit 19, great to see you, my friend. Michael Hill has been here as well. Great to see you also. Right, let's shout out our lovely super chatters, man. So thank you so much for your kindness and your generosity to Sam Parker. Thank you so much for your kindness and generosity to James Johnston. Thank you so much for your kindness and generosity to Ray Lovell. Thank you so much for your kindness and generosity to Lee Stevens. Thank you so much for your kindness and generosity to Harvey Harbour. Thank you so much. That's incredible. Right, okay. At the end of the live stream now. Mark Nichols. Yes, hit the like button, guys. Please like the stream on your way out. And, okay, B, Bladder. Is it Bladder or Blader? I'm not sure. Jason Stebbins, big thanks to Mod. Big thanks to our moderators. Chris Short, thank you, Martin Gav, for liking and have a good evening. Thank you so much. Monty, thanks, Gav, Mod. Thank you, Mod. Thank you so much. Monty. Downstairs, Dave. Hi, my friend. We're wrapping things up now, but thank you so much for checking in. Alright, now, stick around the channel, everybody. I'm going to stop the live stream any moment. Stick around the channel. Terry Scully's March and Spring forecast will be coming up within 1 minute, so please hang around the channel and check that out. I'll just tell you coming up tomorrow, going to have a 10 to 14 day of course, but before that, the European Outlook and the 6 a.m. upload. I am scheduled to do a channel member live stream and also a Friday night live stream on Friday. I'm having a root canal at midday on Friday, so just see how that works out, whether I'm able to do, do the live streams. Now, I'll just let everybody know how I'm feeling on Friday afternoon after I have my root canal. So there should be a stream on Friday. If not, the next stream will be on Monday. Stay safe and stay well. Peter's weather updates. This is a great live stream, Gav. Thank you. Thank you so much, my friend. Ghostly Presents. I miss that heat wave so much. Evening, Gav. Thank you so much, Ghostly. James Young. See you all later. Thanks, Gav. Thank you so much, James, for checking in. Thank you so much, my friend. Right, I'm going to end the live stream there. Stay safe and stay well. We shall see you very soon for our videos and also for our live streams. Stick around the channel for Terry's March and spring forecast for this epic Wednesday night live stream. That's all for now. Thanks for watching. Enjoy the rest of your Wednesday night and bye for now.